B2B SaaS companies, especially those with a sales-led or a hybrid growth motion, can have a lot of complexities in their agreements when signed with the customers. So let's have a look at how you can set those up in Younium. I'll show you that directly in the UI, but be aware those could come directly from your CRM like Salesforce or HubSpot, or use our API to push the data directly into Younium. All right, we'll go create a new order over here. And then we have the order information on the left side. I select the customer first. Let's take this as an example. I can pick a different invoice account if the invoice should go to the reseller instead, or it should go to the mother company of the customer. And then I define the terms down here. Usually it's a termed one, but could as well be an evergreen. I select the start date of the agreement. That could be anywhere today, in the past, in the future. I select the initial term. Let's say they sign for 24 months. And after that is they're going to renew automatically for 12 months. And so they're going to have a 2-month notice period. And now I select the products from my product library. Let's pick the simple service. And it could be fairly simple. It's just, this is the product, that's all they have. But the reality is a lot of times it's much, much more to it than just one product. So let's start adding to it. Let's say they have a simple service. Let's say they also have an add-on. Additionally, they have a usage fee. And we're going to also charge them for the implementation. Now we have all those products with their default values from the product library. Now I can make adjustments for each line if I have to. So I can go into the simple service and say, well, they had some negotiations. It's going to be a bit different than what we have in our standard terms. So I can go in here and can say, usually that's the tiering that we have, but this customer is going to get this tiering up to 25, up to 50, and then 50 and above. And we're also going to give them a 10% discount on the last tier here. And then we go back, and then let's have a look at the add-on. For the add-on, for example, we could say that typically we would bill annually for that add-on, but the customer negotiated that they want to have quarterly for this one. So I can change that without impacting the other ones. And then we have the usage. We're only going to charge usage once you import, their actual consumption into Younium. And then we have the implementation fixed fee over here with a price of 2,500. I can give that a 25% discount if I want to. Another very common case I see is that sometimes a charge may not start until a certain milestone is hit, right? That I can do as well. So I can say everything starts with the contract, but the add-on is actually going to start later. So I go in here and I select the specific start date. It's not going to be aligned to the order. It's either going to be on a specific date if I already know when this might happen. Let's say we want to not charge them for the first 3 months, for example. Or I say when a milestone is completed, and then I can select what type of milestones. You can set them up yourself in here. Let's say we're going to start charging them for the add-on when the implementation is completed. Now we have set up all of our custom terms for this specific order and customer. We can activate it. And now we have an active order that is ready for billing and visible in all of your reportings and insights. Thanks so much for watching. Go check out another video to learn even more about Younium.